Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Anna, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Wells Adams is getting real about how his time on Bachelor in Paradise has influenced his real-life romance with wife Sarah Hyland. Ahead of the season 10 premiere of Bachelor in Paradise, Adams, 41, shared how being the show's longtime island bartender helped shape the way he plans romantic gestures for Hyland. There's a whole team of people that set up dates and make them really romantic, Adams told People in an exclusive interview. A lot of times I have to host them or be a part of the dates, so I've seen how it all goes down and how they do everything. I've utilized a lot of their skill set. That inspiration led to one unforgettable outing. I took Sarah once on a helicopter ride over to Catalina Island where we went zip-lining, he recalled. If that isn't the most Bachelor date in the world, I don't know what is. So yeah, I would say I've learned the most from the date team in Bachelor Nation. Adams and Hyland's love story also has roots in the franchise. Though he originally appeared as a contestant on Season 12 of The Bachelorette and later on Season 3 of Bachelor in Paradise, it was after his time on the show that he connected with the Modern Family actress. She's a Bachelor Nation stan, Adams said of Hyland. The couple began dating in 2016 after Wells reached out to Hyland on social media. During a January 2018 appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Hyland revealed, "Have you seen those memes of slide into the DMs? That. He slid into my DMs." Despite their third wedding anniversary approaching, Adams admitted he hasn't planned another over-the-top date recently. "You know where she is right now? She's on a girls' trip in Italy," he joked. "Yes, and I wasn't invited. So no, we have nothing planned. I probably should plan something." While Hyland vacations abroad, Adams is back on set for Season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise. According to Adams, several new changes are in store for viewers. "We are making a lot of changes this season," he explained. Those changes include the addition of Golden Bachelor and Golden Bachelorette alums and Hannah Brown's new role as head of Paradise Relations. The show is also switching things up this season with a fresh tropical backdrop, relocating from its usual setting in Mexico to the lush landscapes of Costa Rica. Despite being busy filming, Adams says he keeps Hyland in the loop. "She knows everything, as it's happening because I come home and I call her or FaceTime her and she's like, 'What's going on? What's going on with so-and-so and so-and-so?'" he said. So she knows the entire season. She knows more than most people do. Reality TV is a battlefield where lying, backstabbing, and scheming are the name of the game. Unless you're Wells Adams, apparently. The Bachelor in Paradise bartender and Bachelorette alum took his shot at The Traitors, a show where deception is basically a survival skill. But instead of outwitting his castmates, Adams became the first celebrity sent packing in Season 3. Fans might have expected his wife, Sarah Hyland, Modern Family, to be disappointed, but she's not losing sleep over it. In fact, her reaction was pure support. According to Entertainment Weekly, Hyland shut down any notion that she was upset over Adams' quick exit. While chatting on The View, co-host Alyssa Farah Griffin asked if she was disappointed that her husband wasn't a better liar, and Hyland kept it real. "He's such a good guy." "I would never use the word disappointed." Instead of seeing his elimination as a failure, Hyland framed it as proof of Adams' character. A game built on deceit was never going to be his thing, and she's totally okay with that. "It was great," she said, making it clear that his early departure wasn't some crushing loss. It was just Wells being Wells. Adams himself has taken the elimination in stride. In his own Entertainment Weekly interview, he joked that Hyland wasn't super proud of his performance, but at the end of the day, they both know he played it true to himself. Hyland's response highlights something bigger than just a reality show outcome. In a game where manipulation rules, Adams' honesty stood out, for better or worse. Sure, he didn't last long, but he also didn't have to compromise who he is. At the end of the day, The Traitors rewards the most cunning, but Hyland and Adams seem to agree. Winning isn't worth it if it means sacrificing your integrity. So while some players may be plotting their way to the final, Adams walks away with something arguably better: his wife's unwavering support and zero moral compromises. And honestly, that's a win in itself. Adams' Traitors experience raises a fun question. Is there space for truly honest players in a game built on lies? Maybe, but they probably won't last long. Reality competitions thrive on drama, betrayal, and big moves. Adams just isn't that guy. Instead, he's the fun-loving, charming bartender everyone trusts. Bachelor Nation fans have been anxiously awaiting seeing our beloved Wells Adams and Gabby Windey on Season 3 of The Traitors US. The first 3 episodes just dropped, and we've been so excited to see how Gabby and Wells do on the show, since Peter Weber left some pretty big shoes to fill from Season 2. Unfortunately, Wells didn't make it very far in the series, as he was eliminated during the first roundtable. His fellow castmates thought he was acting suspiciously and that he could be a traitor. During the episode, Wells revealed that he was in fact a faithful player and that his castmates made a mistake. After the episode aired, Wells took to Instagram to share a video with fellow eliminated cast member, The Real Housewives of New York City star Dorinda Medley. Alongside the video, Wells wrote, "Welp, that was fast. Listen, I can stomach being banished, but how dare you get rid of an American treasure like at Dorinda Medley? Anyways, here's us giving out superlatives to a bunch of people who betrayed us." Fans immediately filled the comments with their disappointment at Wells' early departure from Traitors. One person wrote, "Petition to put Wells back on the show," and another said, "Weighing it. What? This is the only reason I wanted to watch this season was because you were on it heartbroken," and others shared that they were screaming at their TV screens upon his elimination. We couldn't agree more, and we'll miss seeing Wells on our screens each week. For now, we're rooting on our girl Gabby. Bachelor Nation's fans know Wells Adams as the beloved bartender on Bachelor in Paradise. He has shared his vision for a golden Bachelor in Paradise before, and now has joined Susan Knowles and Kathy Swartz on the Bachelor Happy Hour Golden Hour podcast to chat more about what that vision would look like. Kathy starts off the podcast by asking Wells, "If there's a golden Bachelor in Paradise, what do you think about hiring me as your assistant barkeep, bartender, barback, girl with a frilly apron?" Wells responds by saying that first they need to figure out how to have a golden Bachelor in Paradise, but also that it wouldn't be the best opportunity for her to find love if she were behind the bar. He says, "Listen, Kathy, you're welcome to be the bartender. I just don't think you understand. No one understands what the job is. Because they think it's TV and like there's someone in the back actually making the drinks and serving everybody. And the set is so small that that doesn't exist." He continues and shares all the details that the job entails, which keeps him very busy on the beach. "I'm literally making all the drinks," Wells reveals. "I have to wash all the cups. I'm the only one who can walk on set and be on camera because I'm known to be there. I have to go walk around, pick up all the cups, then bring them back, and then wash them. I have to get all the champagne flutes ready for the toast after the rose ceremony. I have to get everyone's drink before the rose ceremony starts." Kathy chimes back in and asks, "Can't you find love at the bar?" To which Wells answers with a hypothetical situation. He says, "Okay, so Bradley Cooper comes to the bar and he's chatting you up, Kathy. And he's like, 'Hey, can I pull you over to a daybed over here? Maybe we could have some champagne or something.' And you are so smitten with Bradley Cooper and his hair and his eyes, and you so desperately want to go. But I say, 'Kathy, we have to stock the bar. You can't leave.'" Kathy jokingly tells Wells that it wouldn't stop her and says what her reply would be to him. She shares laughing, "And you know what I say to you, Wells? That sounds like a personal problem. Get after it." Sarah Hyland is going to be booked and busy on Valentine's Day due to her role as Daisy Buchanan in The Great Gatsby on Broadway. However, that doesn't mean she and husband Wells Adams are foregoing the romantic holiday this year. Instead, they'll be celebrating just a couple days beforehand. Adams, who recently partnered with JCPenney to create a gift guide for thoughtful Valentine's Day gifting, told Swan. And yes, he already has a romantic evening planned. "We're going to Carbone. We're getting some Italian food," the Bachelor in Paradise alum confirmed, referring to the New York City hotspot. Hyland begins her stint on Broadway on February 10th, and Adams joked, "She'll be performing on Valentine's Day. She'll be kissing another man on stage that night." However, he made sure to add, "She's so wonderful and easy that every day feels like Valentine's Day with her." The couple is spending a lot of time on opposite coasts right now. She's in New York for her Broadway gig, while he's mainly in Los Angeles. Since Adam's schedule is less demanding than his wife's, he's been going back and forth to see her. But the two aren't strangers to a long-distance relationship and have been navigating lengths of time apart since they got together in 2017. "It's kind of our life," Adams admitted. She goes off and films movies, and I'm back at home with the dogs. And I go off and film Paradise or The Traitors, and she's back home. As for how they keep the love alive, he added, we always hide a note in a suitcase or at the coffee machine if you're staying back. Just a quick note, like a cute card or whatnot. And we get in trouble if we forget. We give each other crap. The other thing that's really important is you need to FaceTime. We try to FaceTime at least every morning when we wake up and then before we go to bed. That makes things a little bit easier. In honor of Valentine's Day, Adams created his green flag gift guide for thoughtful gifting at JCPenney ahead of the holiday. It's all the green flags that I think you might need for the perfect date night or perfect proposal for Valentine's Day, Adams explained, citing the store's awesome stuff that comes at an amazing price point. Some of the items on his green flag list? A new suit, lab-grown diamond engagement rings, a fragrance, and more. The countdown is on for Bachelor in Paradise Season 10 to return next month, and Us Weekly has insight from host Jesse Palmer and bartender Wells Adams about what could potentially go down on the beaches of Costa Rica with the addition of the Golden Bachelor and Bachelorette. Lots of personality is a guarantee, especially from our Golden cast, Jesse told us on set of BIP before the cameras started rolling. That's probably the #1 thing I'm really excited about them being here. Outside of them having a second shot at finding love, I'm really interested to see the perspectives that the Golden cast bring, educating our younger cast on life and love. I think there's a lot of value there. When asked if Bill Belichick could inspire senior contestants to date the more traditional Bachelor or Bachelorette stars, Jesse said, hopefully yes. There's something I want to say about a recent interview, but I won't. Jesse quipped, referring to the former New England Patriots coach's much younger girlfriend making waves for shutting down questions about their relationship during a CBS interview in April. Wells is also hopeful for a crossover age gap romance and was thinking of Belichick while preparing to hit the beach. This happens all the time in the real world. Look at Bill Belichick right now. It's happening in front of us, he said. I don't know if it will, but I think it'll be cool to have the Goldens around. The thing that I love about the Golden Bachelor so much is they've lived so much more life that their advice, their conversations, the stakes for them are just so much bigger. I think that'll be a good thing for them to impart on all these young kids. Season 15 Bachelorette Hannah Brown was also on set for Season 10 to give advice. Having Hannah Brown, I think, is absolutely massive. Her take, her personality here, and her expertise, Jesse said. He then gave a big tease about what fans can expect from both the format and the cast. Paradise is going to have a lot of elements that feel very similar to what we've seen in the past. I think there may be a few new elements along the way as well, he said. And, of course, a lot of fan favorites at home from Bachelor Nation. A lot of faces that are going to arrive here that I think people are going to be really happy about. Wells added that outside drama could come into play, pointing out how many members of Bachelor Nation were at the Stagecoach before traveling to Costa Rica to film. This is not us rewriting the book, but I feel like everyone was at Stagecoach this year. They were all staying at the same house. So, people were doing Paradise stuff before they were supposed to do Paradise stuff, so I predict there's going to be drama with that, he said before referencing Season 6 of BIP, which included several love triangles and storylines that stemmed from the music festival. I think it's pretty normal to slide into DMs and stuff. You want to have somewhat of a sense of someone you might be interested in. I'm fine with it. But on the scale of 0 to like Blake Horseman, I don't know how much Stagecoach is going to play into this, but I'm hoping high. We're wrapping up here for today, but the excitement of trending gossip doesn't stop here. We'll be back with new surprises very soon. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.